everyone. I'm Siris Raquel Rivas-Verdejo, and happy More of You Monday. Thank you so much to all of you for voting in the survey that allowed us to have our top pick for right now for the Choosing It All Your Way limiting pattern that we're going to be talking about. And we're going to pick just the top 5. There's about 12 limiting patterns for us to choose from. And I'm going to put the link to the survey in case you haven't already voted. It's an anonymous survey. We're just getting the input to make sure we are providing content and videos for you and to benefit you so that you can have more clarity and ease. And so, in case you didn't catch it already, my name is Siris Raquel Rivas-Verdejo. Sometimes it kind of glitches at the beginning here when we're starting. And I'm going to be doing a video series where I'm going to be talking about the top limiting patterns that I see in my Choosing It All Your Way program. The people that have chosen it up until now choose which is the limiting pattern that they would like to work on. And so one of the first things that we do is we go through the list of the limiting patterns with their inner knowing, with their body, and seeing which ones are relevant to them. And then they identify, either themselves or us together, we identify which is the limiting pattern that is functioning, and then I provide exercises and home practice for them to do between sessions, and we work on things during the session so that they can have more clarity and ease on what is going on how to unravel these programs from running their lives and functioning and impacting these certain areas of their lives that they identify that they would like to have some more breathing room with, some more joy with, some expansion, things like that. And so the winner, that is the number one pattern that was asked to be discussed, is lying to yourself, which I think is a great one for y'all to choose. So thank you for those that voted. It really can impact any area of your life. So one of the things that I find to be really interesting is when people come to me and they recognize, oh wow, I have been lying to myself about this, about that, about this situation, this person. It usually falls under 3 different things. They're either lying to themselves, about what they're capable of, about what's something that happened to them, the significance of it, if something was a defining moment or event in their lives or not, how much power they put on something that then skews how they see themselves. The second one is they are lying to themselves about other people, about what is possible with somebody else, maybe in a relationship, maybe about their children. Since I am a speech language pathologist and learning behavioral specialist and feeding therapist, a lot of parents and caregivers and educators will come to me with my expertise looking to have more clarity and ease with a child that they're either working with or a child that's in their family. And sometimes you're lying to yourself about what you know. Usually you're telling yourself that you know less than you actually do. And you're maybe giving your power away to other people, other specialists, the teachers, the doctors, things like that. And so I, with my work with them, illuminate what they really know, how they are already an advocate, how they are already an expert and knowing what's going to work for their child. And then the third thing that I find that people are lying to themselves about is lying to themselves about a certain situation. So there's themselves, there's about other people, and there's about other things. So what's possible for them in the current life right now? What's possible for them in the future? There are often people are lying to themselves and saying that there are doors closed when there really are maybe cracked open, and we can widen that opening with time, with action steps, with an increased awareness on different things that are going on, with maybe adding resources and tools that they didn't have in their repertoire up until now. Or one of my favorites is when people get to realize, oh wait, I actually took a training. I actually know something about this. I have a gift or a strength around this situation that I haven't been tapping into. Maybe I've put it on the bookshelf up until now, and now I can actually take it off, dust it off, shine it up, and start to use this. What do I know that I can actually apply to this situation, to this thing that's over here? And so people apply this to any area of their lives. I've had people that work on their health and well-being. I've had people that work on their relationships, definitely communication, being a speech and language pathologist and loving everything related to communication. Maybe it's about their body connection. Maybe it's about their business and their money flows. So I wonder for you, where is it that you are lying to yourself? Where is it that the loved ones that you are surrounding yourself with, that you're interacting with, where are they lying to themselves? Because that's the other thing that I find when you're looking and to support other people, it's really important to see and know what is true for you. And so if you're lying to yourself and saying that something is possible for you that is really for somebody else, or something that's not possible for you that actually really is possible for you, that's another very sneaky but very common way for people to lie to themselves. So one of the things that I find to be the case is when you look at what that creates, what lying to yourself creates, a lot of times it creates a lot of confusion, a lot of doubt, lack of action, or bumpy action. Like it doesn't seem to be congruent, to match up and align with what you feel is going to be actually going to work in a sustainable way. There's some force, there's some like friction to it. There's not that flow that you're like, why is this so effortful? When you're lying to yourself, there's usually something that creates that. So it creates this bumpiness, these obstacles in the way that doesn't allow for that flow. And the flow is possible. As much as we might tell ourselves, or as much as we might be told by other people that the flow is not there, or is not possible, it's really about how can we circumvent, how can we get around these obstacles or obliterate the obstacles, be it our mindset obstacles or the actual physical obstacles that seem to be in our way, from people to circumstances, that we can actually work around so that there's a flow again. And so one of the things that I love to do is I love to talk to people about where they're lying to themselves and have them pick one or two areas or one or two lies that are really impacting them, which ones are having this cascade effect that are affecting other areas of their life, or affecting big areas in like a substantial way, where you could see that if you address that lie, it would have this beautiful rippling out effect that would create a lot more breathing room, that would create a lot more ease and clarity, that would give them a pathway to having the life that they would like faster and easier. Or if there's a lie about between you and somebody else, perhaps your child, well, what if we actually identified that, illuminated that lie, and provided you with resources and support so that that lie would no longer be relevant. We wouldn't be running and functioning in your world, preventing you from perhaps connecting with your child, advocating for them, getting the supports and resources that they need to thrive and be successful and happy. These are all the things that I love to talk about with my clients. So what is it for you? What is that one or two lies that you have let be there in your world that, if you're willing to shine a light on them, would totally open up more possibilities for you? And what is it impacting? What is it creating in your world for that lie to be present? A lot of times it creates a survival instinct as well. It puts blinders on you, so you're really not looking at any other options, because you're just go, just focusing on right now, and not in like a level of presence. You're focusing on right now in a way that really stops you from noticing all the other options, all the other possible people that would love to contribute to you, that would love to have your back as you're creating whatever you'd like to create in that area of your life. So recognize those three things. Where is it? Are you lying to yourself? Are you lying to yourself, about other people, or about something else? And then what is that one or two that you can point out that's like, okay, I am going to dedicate myself to really being clear on this and working on this. And if this is something that you would like me to support you with, go ahead and message me directly to get a consultation link so we can schedule a chat. Or if you know of someone that, oh wow, you're listening to this and this seems really relevant to you, and you're thinking about your brother, you're thinking about your partner, you're thinking about your child, if they are someone that likes watching videos, go ahead and forward this video to them and consider it like a loving call to action for them to recognize that, hey, I see you, and I think that it might be beneficial for you to look at this so that you can have more clarity on what's going on in your life and then be supported in creating a plan that gives you the next steps. Doesn't have to be the whole full overwhelm, because a lot of y'all, if you're lying to yourselves, you also may be dealing with some overwhelm or burnout. But what if it was just the next 2 to 3 steps right now so that you can have more space? And then I wonder what you would do with that space. All right? So reach out with any questions. Go ahead and share this video. And next Monday, I will be talking about another limiting pattern. So please go ahead and fill out the survey link. I'm going to put it under this video, and let me know which is the next limiting pattern that you'd like me to discuss. Some of the options are ignoring your gifts and capacities, cutting off your receiving, using time or age to define you, perfectionism, self-sabotage, hoarding, fixing, saving, and helping, living out other people's lives and expectations, killing your body, and looking for a result. So if you'd prefer to just comment under this video as well with the limiting pattern that you'd like to hear more about, that's fine. But the survey is anonymous if you'd prefer that. All right, see y'all next week, same time, same place. Thank you so much. Bye-bye for now.